Hey real estate investors, stop right there. I'm talking to you. Think back when you purchased that investment property just a year or two ago. You had visions of making profits and flipping that home like a pro, right? But guess what? The game has changed. Interest rates are on the rise and you might be teetering on the edge of over leverage. Today I'm about to spill the beans on the 5 ways investors lose their hard-earned money in the world of Abbey real estate. Don't move a muscle. You're about to discover the secrets to secure your investments and keep your money where it belongs. The first mistake is real estate is a long-term game. The way people lose money in real estate is they buy a property with a short time horizon. They buy the property today and have a plan of selling the property in 6 to 8 months with a profit. But here's the thing, folks, that no one tells you. If you bought a detached home today for $1 million, there's a very good chance in 6 months that home might go down. And if you have a tenant in the property, you might be looking at selling that property for a loss. A better way to invest in real estate is developing a long-term investor's mindset where you're planning on holding onto that investment property for a minimum of 8 to 10 years, if not longer. Talk to any Abbey homeowner or investor that has made money in real estate, and I'm sure one of the commonalities you'll find in their conversation is that what they simply did was they bought quality real estate, they held on to it for the long term. They let time and compound do its magic. And when they were ready to sell that property 15 to 20 years later, they were going to sell it profit. Every time you're buying or selling real estate, there's a lot of friction cost involved. The second mistake is market hype syndrome. The second way to lose money in real estate is following the crowd. What we saw in 2020, 21, 2022, a lot of people were acting on FOMO. So if they had a family member, friend, or anyone they knew where they were buying real estate, they had to buy real estate too. But what happened was you saw people buying shitty condos, townhomes, or detached homes in very crappy locations, not doing their due diligence, or in some cases, not even seeing the home. Who buys real estate without even knowing how the property looks like on the inside, right? Here's a story. I had a home listed here in the Fraser Valley a couple of years ago, and what happened was we listed the home, marketed it for 7 to 8 days. On the offer presentation date, we received about 8 to 10 offers, and the winning offer was from a party that hadn't viewed the home. A better time to buy real estate is when your friends or families are sitting on the sidelines. Don't listen to me, follow the advice of the greatest investor of all, Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Right now, if you were looking to buy Abbey real estate, there are good buying opportunities for 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom condos, townhomes, and detached homes. The third mistake is waiting on the sidelines. Suppose you owned an Abbey townhome and you sold it a couple of years ago for a profit, and ever since then you're just hoping prices come down to buy your next investment property. That's one of the worst mistakes you can make, folks, and here's the reason why. If you wait on the sidelines for too long, let's just say 1 to 2 years, there's a very good chance that prices may go up. You might be looking at a higher purchase price, but in a worst case scenario, you might be priced out of the market. The fourth mistake is not doing your homework. When you talk to people that are no longer investing in real estate, one of the most common themes involved in their answer is they had a horrible experience with their tenants. When you're buying an investment property and you're looking to rent it out, you have one of two options. You can either rent it out by yourself or you can hire a property manager. And if you're doing it by yourself, folks, you have to be very careful that you're taking the right steps of making sure your home is vacant for at least, you want to give it a couple of weeks to make sure you're having enough people come through and check your property. You want to screen them, you want to check with references, and you also want to check out their credit score. The last mistake is high debt levels. If you are using leverage to invest in real estate, folks, it's very important to be conservative. The reason why I'm saying this is suppose you own 1 or 2 investment properties and all of a sudden interest rates go up. You want to make sure that you have enough money in your savings accounts to maintain those high interest payments. One of the last things you want to do is start losing sleep because interest rates are going up. Folks, investing in real estate is easy. The thing is, folks, investing doesn't have to be too hard. One of the best ways to make money in real estate and the stock market is to buy quality real estate and blue chip stocks and hold on to them for the long term. Let time and compounding do the heavy lifting for you. If you still are interested in learning more about investing in real estate, click on the video on the side. In this video, I talk about the step-by-step process of buying your first Abbey investment condo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.